Hello guys, it's Virta here again, and today I want to talk about something about our NHL series compared to the last year or year before that, like 17, 18, 19, and now this NHL 20. That I think that the game has gone worse a bit in few things compared to the last years of NHL. And first thing, of course, in this part is that the gameplay is amazing and it's very good this year. They used a lot of effort to the gameplay to get the gameplay work like charm in this version, but the only thing is that when it comes to Hockey Ultimate Team, they are running the dedicated servers in HUT. So even if you have amazing gameplay with dedicated servers, there is the big input delay going on, which kinda don't give like anything good for the gameplay, because it's delayed all the time. Of course, it would be a lot better thing if there wouldn't be delay, and one thing which wouldn't have the delay would be the peer-to-peer connection thing. But of course, it would bring other kind of problems back, like booting and post glitching or something like that. So I don't know if they can go back to peer-to-peer, but of course that would get rid of the delay from the server side, so we could actually enjoy the gameplay that we have been building this year from EA. But then there is some situations like after the gameplay. First, I can start with competitive seasons. Like right now, there is not even a competitive season going on, and these all like after of course these kind of like restricted comps are good ideas, but they kind of need the unrestricted comp with them, because there is a lot of players who wants to use their Hockey Ultimate Team, their own team that they have built, and the team that they actually want to use when they have bought those cards. So I think that there should be like always another comp, normal comp besides this, but please make the comp like something else than unrestricted number 3, unrestricted number 2, unrestricted, like why these are all unrestricted. Well, where is all the like teams? Where is the feeling? Like there is no, I don't get any feeling about this. There is the ultimate picture in the screen. I go here and I'm like, yeah, oh yeah. There is no feeling. There is no pre-season comp where there would be 88 tapes or someone who is like hitting people around or something. There is no feeling in these comps. I don't give a shit, if I'm being honest. Like there is no feeling. Of course, they are good to have here for people to play with their best team. But why cannot you just make it like you made it few years? Like there was so good comps in 17, so good comps in 18, even in 19 there was a lot of comps which gave you the player rewards. They had an idea behind them. They had the whole event in the NHL was going on, and in that event they had the comps. They had 1 round, they had 2 rounds, whatever they had like in those comps, but they were in the whole NHL. There was happening an event at the same time. Packs were for that event, sets were for that event, comps, everything was like somehow together. Now comps are just like their own part. Packs are something that they are not for the, of course they are for the event, but their event packs very often are untradeable, and there's no point of buying those packs because those are like a normal. But yeah, like competitive season, it's living its own life. There is no feeling behind that. There is literally only the restricted ones. People are not happy about this one because they cannot use their ultimate team. They need to use only left-handed players, and people are not buying left-handed players just for the one comp. And then there is none. Like right now, there is none comps going on right now. What, like if I would play right now, what should I play? I should play Hot Rivals, right? Well, I don't just give a fuck to play this many games to get to the diamond, or like I don't think that it's worth the grind. Not at all. When there's that kind of like a game mode where at least in Rivals you can lose, right? So you don't lose any points if you lose, or you will still like have your hot rival points towards the rewards Of course, you will lose some points and you can get relegated from the division, but you don't lose your points and you will get the rewards even if you lose a lot of games. I don't like to play those because I don't like to play when there is no pressure for me to win. I love to win the games, but I need to have the mentality, the feeling that I cannot lose, so I don't play badly. So those are not for me. Then the rewards from the competitive modes. If we talk about comps still, you guys know the rewards have been only like packs. And they are like copy pasting everything out of these. There is not a single like a player reward from these packs. Of course, there is some kind of like choice packs, but those are not that good. Of course, there is always the ultimate pack. The packs are actually good this year, so I don't mind getting those. I think it would be a lot more fun to play for the card, even if it's like 87 card overall for top 100 or something. People would actually get excited. They would talk about it. Oh, is it the tricycle comp or something like that? And then if you have 2 rounds in that one, that means that you don't even have to play the first one if you finish very high on the second one, or you can clutch your way to the top 100 with the second round. Now there is only 1 round comps. 5 days, every time, every Friday. You get same rewards. You get the 1 ultimate packet or something like that. And it's just boring. It's just very, very boring. We have the community pack opening on Friday, so packs are good for that. Then for the content wise, I really hope that they would bring something different to the game. I think it looks like the content also, it's like copy paste. This is a nice idea, this global series game. They made it already this year, but these kind of like cars, okay, prime times, nice to have in the game. They really doesn't matter those, because we don't have evolution cars. Do you guys remember Movember? Where is that kind of like ideas? Where is that kind of events where you get so hyped and you get so it's so much fun to see the event, to actually see how the event goes on. So you will actually see what kind of new Movember cars there will be, and if you get a Movember car, you can see how it plays in the future, if it gets prime times, if it gets team of the weeks. Now I don't give a shit who gets prime times or team of the weeks, because why? No, there is not a single card that will like upgrade as an evolution or Movember card. Those prime times, those team of the weeks that we got from there, okay, they are better overall of like normal players. Nice. They are expensive, and there is no point of like the only thing that there is the fantasy cards right now. That kind of like cards that you actually want to see. But this kind of like content, this is just copy paste from the last week. Now it's heavy hitter's name. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's just boring right now. I really think that it's boring. And every set you make, guys, every set you make is untradeable, which means that I will not make any of these sets. Why? I need to save my team and my coins to the Game World Championship, which is like an end goal of the competitive play in this Hockey Ultimate team. Which means that this content goes just by me. I don't want to use like 500k for the collectibles to get 1 Chris Chelios in my team, which will not be there when the Game World Championship comes. I would make those players if I would have like the chance again to have that kind of like feeling that I can actually pull something good, or then okay, I can pull something bad, but I can make profit, or I can lose some coins. A little bit like last year, you had many times where you could gamble your collectibles, that if you want to put them in and make the set, and if you get very lucky, you get the McDavid or something, you will profit a lot from that one. But of course, most of the time you don't get any luck from there. But then now you have the 10 old collectibles. They are always the same collectibles. You will always get an untradeable master set player. Like, why? I get that it's cheaper for people now to make them, and it's good that you can make cold collectibles out of your players, and you cannot turn those untradeable players for a tradable big master set player. But still, make it some other collectibles then or something, in my opinion. of course, it's good for the players. It's cheaper. It's easier to do. It's easier to grind those master set players. But for us, there is no point of doing those. But of course, there is some on market. So I've been just buying those out of the market, the tradable versions, and then I can sell them back. But there is no like kind of like a small gamble anymore in those events. Nothing to get you hooked into the event. And then after this, the final thing that I want to talk about, I think, is the issues with matchmaking. So as you guys know, there is a big issue where dodging, like backing out, is in every game mode. And now there is even the way to desync the opponent, so he doesn't get the points out of the hot rival games, or you don't take a loss from that one. You can desync the game at the final moment. Like, these kind of issues should be hot fixed right away. The backing out, the dodging has been in the game from NHL 19. We have been speaking about it for like 1 year now. Like, the thing that you can see who you play against in those like competitive modes, and you can just play against the guys that you want and you know that are wins for you. How that can be like possible? At least some game modes should be that kind of like where you can do it if you want to make it competitive. There is always the guys with like 19-1, 20-0 record in champs, for example, in top 10 without playing against anyone. Like, there is a lot of issues with delay, a lot of issues with matchmaking. Content is boring, competitive seasons are very boring, and the rewards that you get from the competitive seasons are just copy pasted from each others. So nothing. I'm bored, and so is a lot of players. In the last champs, how many players did actually get the rank last champs? There is only like 500 players, or a little bit more. Is it too hard to get? I think it's too hard to get the championship collectible, the hot champ collectible from the rivals right now. But yeah, let me guys know what you guys think. I think that EA is being boring, and they're being lazy with the stuff. I think that there is a lot of stuff that they can make better, and they have made such a better effort in the last games, like 19, 18, 17. Those competitive seasons, those events have been amazing. There has been actually a feeling when there is the Halloween event, or now when it's November, everyone knows that November cards are coming or something, and they are excited as kid in the candy store. I don't know. They would be excited about the game. Right now there is nothing going on. Heavy hitters. Yeah, but these are just my opinions. I just wanna get right into the game again, like feel that they pull me back with some nice events, with some nice comps and cars and everything. And I would hope that we could play that kind of like, because you guys, EA, you have amazing gameplay going on. You have amazing gameplay. You made such a big improvements to the gameplay. So there has to be a way to actually bring the gameplay for the players also without the big delay from the servers. Has to be. But yeah, that's it. That's my opinion. Let me know yours, and I hope that in the next video we can do something in the more positive way, yeah, with this kind of stuff. I just wanted to talk about my feelings about the game right now. I've been playing a lot of FIFA. Same issues are not there, at least yet. I hope that they will not ever be. But yeah, see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and that's all.